General Hospital spoilers tease that the relationship between Lulu and Dante is being pushed to its limits, a chaotic situation neither of them could have anticipated. They once were an inseparable couple, but now, everything between them is nothing but cracks, wounds, and unresolved secrets. No matter how much time has passed, or how much their lives have taken different directions, Lulu still can't deny that she has never truly forgotten Dante. She has never given up hope that one day, they might find their way back to each other, heal old wounds, and become the family they once dreamed of. But is that still a real possibility, or is it just a dream that can never come true? Dante is no longer the man Lulu once knew. He has gone through too many upheavals, lost too many things, and the pain he carries has turned him into someone else. The loss of Sam McCall shattered his heart once again, and the truth about Brooke Lynn hiding a child from him for over 2 decades has shaken his trust in everything. How could he easily trust Lulu again, when even their past is full of secrets she never revealed? How could he go back to her when everything that was once theirs is now just fragments? But Lulu refuses to give up. She doesn't believe that the love between them is truly dead, she doesn't believe that everything is completely over. And so, she decides to find another way to reach Dante, a way he can't refuse, through Rocco. Their son is the strongest connection between them, the most vivid proof of the love they once had. If Dante can remember the family they once built, if he can see the affection Rocco still has for both of them, then maybe he will realize that everything isn't necessarily over. But involving Rocco in this is not easy. The boy loves both his father and mother, but he also realizes that the relationship between them is no longer the same. He doesn't want to choose sides, doesn't want to be caught in a battle he never asked for. Rocco just wants a complete family, but he also understands that love can't be forced. He has witnessed his parents go through so much, has seen how Dante suffered when he lost Lulu, and now, he sees his mother trying to regain what she once had. But is that really the right thing? Is it the best for both of them? Dante can't deny that he feels moved when he sees his son wanting to reconnect the family, but that doesn't mean he can go back as if nothing ever happened. He has moved on, or at least, he thought he had. But now, when facing Lulu, when old memories come flooding back, he can't help but wonder if he truly wants to let go completely. Perhaps a part of him still loves her, still desires to have their family back, but another part of him warns that returning will only bring more pain. Lulu doesn't give up. She understands that she can't force Dante to love her again, but she believes she can make him remember everything they once had. She believes that true love can't completely disappear, that if they can overcome their wounds, they can have a new chance. But the more she tries, the more she realizes she is walking on a fragile line between hope and despair. She doesn't know if she's salvaging a love that's still there, or just clinging to something that died long ago. Her obsession with winning Dante back is pushing Lulu to the brink of losing control. She knows that if she fails this time, she may lose him forever. But if she succeeds, if Dante can remember what truly matters, maybe they can start again. However, before they can come to any conclusions, an unexpected event will change everything. A new secret will be revealed, a crisis will occur, and when it comes, it will not only affect Lulu and Dante but could change the fate of their entire family forever. Will their love survive all these trials, or is this the final end for Lulu and Dante? Rocco and Danny are embarking on a dangerous journey neither of them expected. Their reckless actions are driven not only by curiosity but by an obsession to uncover the truth about Sam's death, an event that has completely changed their lives and those of their loved ones. But what neither of them realizes is that they are stepping into a game they cannot control, a game that could place them in unexpected danger. Charlotte's return has brought with it crucial pieces of the puzzle, clues no one had noticed before. Charlotte, though unintentionally, has disturbed secrets someone wanted to bury forever. She may not remember everything, but something in her subconscious is driving her to uncover what really happened. Her arrival has inadvertently pulled Danny and Rocco into a story more complicated than anything the three of them have ever faced. Danny has always been a stubborn, curious child, never one to sit still when something doesn't make sense. His mother Sam's death has never had a satisfactory explanation for him. He's never accepted that it was just an accident or a random event. But when Charlotte returns to Port Charles and reveals a few hazy memories related to that fateful night, Danny feels this is his only chance to find the truth. And when Danny decides to seek answers, he drags Rocco, and Charlotte, into a path from which there is no turning back. Rocco, though usually more cautious than Danny, can't suppress his curiosity. He can see the doubt in Danny's eyes, he can sense that something about everything that happened to Sam isn't right. And if there's a chance to make things clear, he can't stand by. The three of them begin gathering information, following the clues Charlotte has brought, searching for anyone who might know something about Sam's death. But they don't realize that the closer they get to the truth, the more they place themselves in danger. A force is watching them, a shadow lurking in the corners of Port Charles, not wanting these secrets to be exposed. None of them knows they've become targets, that someone is ready to do anything to keep the truth they're trying to uncover hidden. The warning signs are growing more obvious: anonymous calls, threatening messages, shadows appearing and disappearing when they begin searching for answers. Danny is not afraid. He has lost his mother, and he cannot let the truth be buried any longer. But Rocco starts to realize the level of danger this investigation holds, and Charlotte, though determined, feels that something isn't right. But it's too late to stop now. They've gone too far to turn back, and now they must face the consequences of what they have uncovered. As the truth begins to surface, as the secrets surrounding Sam's death are gradually revealed, a real storm is approaching. Danny, Rocco, and Charlotte have no idea that they are touching a secret that could change everything, a secret that could make them the hunted. And when everything explodes, when they realize there's someone willing to do anything to silence them, there will be no turning back. The only question left is, will they be able to escape this dangerous game unscathed, or will they become the next victims of a plot that has never truly ended? Rocco unexpectedly becomes the target of Sidwell and Brennan, leading to a series of unprecedented dangerous events that throw his entire family into a nightmare with no escape. A once carefree child, who had never known the dark corners of the world his parents once faced, is now caught in a life-or-death game he never knew he was part of. Rocco is kidnapped, and at that moment, a deadly fuse is lit. Dante and Lulu immediately spring into action, but this time, they don't have time to argue, and there are no old wounds to blame each other for. They have one sole goal: to bring their son back safely, at any cost. All the conflicts between them are set aside because Rocco's survival is more important than anything. Lulu, though always strong, cannot hide the fear tightening her heart. She knows Sidwell and Brennan are not people who show mercy. If they've targeted Rocco, it means they're sending a message, or there is a larger conspiracy unfolding that she and Dante cannot yet see. Dante, with all his police experience, understands this is not just a typical kidnapping. The people behind this have a plan, a motive, and most importantly, they have the upper hand. He can't act like a desperate father, he must think like a warrior, someone willing to walk into danger to bring his son home. But this time, he isn't fighting alone. Lulu is not a weak woman waiting for a miracle to happen. She is ready to do whatever it takes to protect her child, even if that means directly confronting the most dangerous people in Port Charles. While Dante follows clues to track down their son, Lulu won't just sit idly by. She knows that to bring Rocco home, she needs to understand Sidwell and Brennan's true purpose. Why are they targeting her son? What do they really want? These questions torment her, but one thing she's certain of is this: if they dare to touch Rocco, they will pay dearly. The bond between Lulu and Dante has never been stronger. They are no longer two people torn apart by the past, but parents with a single goal. They understand each other without needing to speak. They are willing to do whatever it takes, even break every rule, to bring their son home. The barriers that once existed between them are now just fragments. The only thing left is their love for Rocco and the desire to protect him from any danger. But as they race against time, Rocco is also fighting in his own way. Though only a child, he has proven to have the spirit of a warrior. He refuses to give up, refuses to become an easy prey. Even though he's tied up, threatened, he still looks for ways to fight back, to escape. And when he uncovers a secret Sidwell and Brennan are trying to hide, he realizes that he is not just a hostage, he is also a dangerous witness. As all these elements come together, an inevitable showdown is approaching. Lulu and Dante will have to face the most dangerous enemies they've ever encountered, not just to save their son, but also to uncover a conspiracy that could change everything. And when the decisive moment comes, when Rocco sees his parents fighting for him, he will know he is never alone. But the biggest question remains, will they get there in time? Will Lulu and Dante be able to save their son before it's too late, or will they face the greatest tragedy of their lives? And will the secret Rocco accidentally uncovered be the one thing that brings poor Charles into an even worse nightmare than before? One thing is certain, this battle is not just about Rocco. This is the battle that will change everything, and when it's over, no one will be the same. Lulu is facing an opportunity she never thought she would have, a chance to win back Dante's love, to fix what has been broken, and to prove that they still have a future together. But this is not simple. They are no longer the young couple with pure dreams of love as they once were, but two people who have endured so much loss, so much pain. They once had everything, a family, a love that seemed immortal, a life that everyone thought would last forever. But then everything changed. Lulu lost precious time in a prolonged coma, and when she woke up, her world was different. Dante had moved on, though perhaps not entirely, but enough to make her realize that she was no longer the center of his life. She knows that trying to win back his love cannot be based on beautiful memories or the days they once had. She needs to show Dante that they can build something new, something stronger, something more real, a love that can endure even after the harshest challenges. But how can she do that when their past is so heavy, and the pain between them has never truly been resolved? Lulu understands that Dante is no longer the man he once was. He has loved someone else, built a new life without her in it, but that doesn't mean what they once had no longer exists. She can see it in his eyes, in how he still protects her, in the unspoken tension between them whenever they stand close to each other. Rocco is the only bridge between them now. The boy is not just their shared son, but a living testament to the love they once had. And Lulu knows that if there's any chance to make Dante realize that their family can be healed, it is through Rocco. No matter how much Dante denies it, no matter how much he tries to push her away, she knows he loves their son more than anything in the world. But even Rocco does not know he is being pulled into a more dangerous spiral than he ever imagined. The boy is the target of dark forces, people who want to use him as a pawn in their game of power. When Rocco is kidnapped, Lulu and Dante have no choice but to work together. For the first time in years, they are no longer ex-lovers carrying wounds but parents united by a single goal, to bring their son home safely. The barriers that once separated them are now shattered in the crisis. Both realize that no matter how angry they are with each other, no matter how much they have hurt each other, their love for Rocco is the most important thing. But while they fight to save their son, repressed emotions that have simmered for years begin to explode. Dante still wants to believe that he's moved on, that the past is just the past, that he no longer loves Lulu the way he once did. But when he sees the fear in her eyes, when he feels the pain she experiences every time she thinks about losing Rocco, he knows he still has feelings for her, that he never truly let go. Lulu feels the same. She has never stopped loving Dante, and she has never been ready to accept that their love is truly over. But she doesn't just want to rekindle the past. She wants Dante to see that they can have a future, a second chance to start over. But can that really happen? Can they overcome the old wounds to find their way back to each other, or will they ultimately realize that some things are lost forever? Lulu knows this is her last chance, the only opportunity to show Dante that their love still exists, that their family can be reborn from the ruins. But she also knows that if she fails, she could lose him forever. And when all this tension reaches its peak, something is about to change everything, an event that will make all their decisions clearer than ever. Will Lulu and Dante's love survive all these trials, or will this be the final end of their story?